The future of virtual reality keeps getting closer to the holodeck. Today, we've got exciting updates to cover, including new PS5 software features that hint at PSVR 2's capabilities, plus behind-the-scenes details on the headset's long prototyping journey. From expanded accessibility to multiplayer improvements, let's jack into the matrix and dive right into these enhancements that could redefine next-gen VR. New PS5 software beta adds key accessibility options. The newly launched PS5 system software beta contains some exciting new accessibility features that will enhance the PSVR 2 experience. Users can now utilize a second controller for assistance, allowing a helper to collaboratively navigate games in tandem. This opens up new possibilities for users with disabilities to enjoy titles through a buddy system, with a friend or caretaker contributing additional inputs simultaneously on a second controller. The update also adds haptic feedback for navigating the PS5 UI itself. When enabled, system actions like moving focus between items, reaching the end of a scrollable section, checking a box, or booting a game will provide physical rumble feedback through the controller. This optional feedback channel aids immersion for those with partial vision or hearing limitations, who appreciate the extra physical confirmation of their inputs. Finally, PS5's 3D Tempest audio tech can now output formats compatible with Dolby Atmos devices like many modern soundbars, by encoding binaural 3D audio signals optimized for external speakers. PSVR 2's rich and nuanced audioscapes can be spatialized across home theater speaker setups rather than just headphones. Social improvements create deeper connections. Several social enhancements in the beta update hint at PSVR 2's exciting multiplayer and connectivity potential. Parties can now directly invite entire groups of players, rather than having to add individuals one by one. A new screen-sharing preview displays an image even before joining a friend's party, avoiding blind jumps. The updates also enabled notifications for joinable multiplayer activities, add simplified tournament tracking, and introduce emoji reactions for quicker in-game conversations. Combined, these additions evolve parties into more dynamic social hubs that will likely prove popular in VR contexts. Refined UI boosts discoverability and ease of use. Numerous UI upgrades aim to maximize the new headset's accessibility, approachability, and usability right out of the box. For starters, users can now conveniently search their full PSVR 2 game library by keywords or titles, instantly finding and launching desired games rather than endlessly scrolling. Additionally, enhanced game help cards now prominently surface available activities, objectives, controls, and tips for the PSVR 2 title currently being played. These beefed-up guides aim to reduce frustration and confusion by providing crucial gameplay explanations up front. Looking ahead, a new PS5 system tips section called Discover plans to comprehensively educate players on hidden settings, features, and functionality in PSVR 2 to help unlock its full potential. Additional fan-requested niceties like options for adjusting or muting the PS5 beep sound, displaying substantially larger M.2 SSD storage capacities, and quickly joining friends' multiplayer games right from their profiles round out the refinement focused on improving overall usability, customization, and social connectivity. Combined, these upgrades aim to make PSVR 2 instantly accessible and welcoming to newcomers and veterans alike. PSVR 2 prototypes prioritize comfort and immersion. Recently revealed PSVR 2 headset prototypes provide a fascinating inside look into the iterative design process. The initial models primarily focused on evaluating novel technologies like precision eye tracking and inside-out tracking that could enable next-gen immersion. This helped guide development and specification decisions long before ergonomic optimizations. Later, the team rigorously tested numerous shapes, weight distributions, and wearing configurations while striving to find the perfect fit balanced for long, comfortable play sessions. Thinner, lighter component materials were chosen to reduce neck strain and fatigue over time, To maximize accuracy, PlayStation Studios also provided input on optimal camera placements based on typical VR gameplay motions. For the Sense controllers, prototypes incrementally implemented immersive haptics, adaptive triggers, finger touch detections, joysticks, and other innovations that made the cut. Extensive testing then refined these technologies while tweaking the grip design and battery integration to avoid hand cramps and fatigue. According to Sony, PSVR 2 headsets were iteratively worn by hundreds of users across age groups to finalize a form factor accommodating diverse populations. The extensive prototyping exemplifies the user-centric approach, prioritizing accessibility. The PS5 beta indicates Sony's commitment to accessibility, social connectivity, and usability in next-gen VR. While awaiting the landmark consumer launch, we get a preview of the enhancements that could redefine and mainstream the category. As Sony prepares to unveil the future of virtual reality, these enhancements and prototypes whet our appetite for the possibilities. With PSVR 2's launch inching closer, the innovations preview today suggests VR immersion is scaling new heights while keeping accessibility in focus. The wait continues, but the holodeck creeps nearer.